So I don't know if you guys heard, but there was this soldier in Afghanistan, American soldier, and what he did was he went in this house, right, full of like women and children and shit, you know, like a family, you know, like a nice like family environment, and he just killed them all. He just, you know, he took out his gun and there was blood all over the walls, and everyone was dead. And it's a story. You know, isn't that wonderful when we do that? We just like go and kill a bunch of innocent civilians over there in a country we shouldn't even be in because we were attacked 10 years ago by someone who isn't even alive anymore, doesn't even have any presence there anymore, but we're still there for, you know, whatever reason. Isn't that interesting? You know, isn't that fun when we do that? Isn't that fun when our tax dollars pay for the wanton slaughter of women and children? I always enjoy that myself. You know, I was thinking that to myself last time I was paying my taxes. I was like, you know, I hope this money goes to killing innocent women and children in the Middle East. I really hope that. You know, I was fingers crossed, like, come on, big money, no whammy, motherfucker, and it happened. What a dream come fucking true, huh? Yeah, it's really awesome how we do that. And all the news reports are saying it's one soldier, which is kind of strange because when I read the story on Reuters and they were actually talking to eyewitnesses, they were saying, you know, it was a bunch of soldiers, and they were all drunk and they were all laughing. But what would they know? They're just eyewitnesses, right? They're fucking probably stupid. And as someone in the comments section of the article I read pointed out, you can't trust Afghanis. They're probably lying by the very nature of their race. Well, let's see. Who has more of a motivation to lie? The eyewitnesses who saw several drunk and boisterous happy Americans gunning down innocent civilians, or the U.S. government and the corporate media, who say that it was just one guy who snapped? The narrative we're supposed to buy is that it's just one crazy fucking soldier who snaps, loses his shit, guns a bunch of people down, like, ah, and then afterwards he sees what he's done, and like, oh God, what have I done? Damn this war! No, but you know, and then there's the eyewitness version of events, which basically portrays these soldiers as a bunch of redneck frat boy types who are like, yeah man, we gonna gun these fuckers down! 10 points if you could blow that kid's head off! Boom, 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 boom! Woo! Yeah, America, bitch! Fuck you, terrorist scum! But I don't know the truth of the matter. I don't know if it was one guy or a bunch of guys. What's clear is that an American soldier killed a bunch of innocent people. And I don't point out that the people that he killed were largely women and children because I think that the lives of women and children are more valuable than the lives of men, because I don't believe that. I just pointed out to emphasize to you the fact that these were not combatants. These were not, you know, dangerous threats to America and freedom. These were women and fucking children. You know, everyone's saying he snapped. It's the stress of war. You know, you put these kids in this fucking environment and all, they fucking fucks with their heads and they do this stuff. You know, that's why it happened. Has it ever occurred to any fucking buddy, do you ever even see it mentioned in the media or anywhere at any point that maybe the military attracts some fucking psychotic assholes that just want a license to kill? Can we just talk about how maybe at least some of the military is like that? I know that we have this idea that we have to portray the military as heroes at all times, but sometimes they're fucking not. Sometimes they're bloodthirsty fucking killers. And not all the time, you know, and you know, a lot of them, they're just, you know, they're not there to be heroes or bloodthirsty killers. They're just there to do a fucking job, and I understand that. That's the majority. It's people who are there to do a job, and then there's some people who are there because they really believe in, like, freedom and, you know, we're heroes and blah, blah, blah. But then there's also a lot of psychotic fuckheads in there who just want a license to kill. I mean, let's think about this narrative. Let's say you got a mentally fucking disturbed person who decides he's going to join the military so that he can have a free pass to kill people. He goes to the military, they train him how to be a warrior, they send him to a country that he's too fucking stupid to understand, they put a fucking extraordinarily powerful weapon in his hands that he's been trained out the ass how to use that weapon, and they say, yeah, you're a peacekeeper. peacekeeper. You're going to help rebuild Afghanistan. As if he's fucking qualified to do that. The only thing he's qualified to do is mow down children in their beds. And we act surprised. We act like this is some fucking shocking turn of events. I mean, this is not the first time we're hearing about this shit. Just like a year ago, maybe less, we heard this other story about this entire fucking platoon or regiment or whatever the fuck it was that was shooting people just, let's just, we'll fucking roll up on this Afghani citizen and just fucking blow his brains out because, hey, we're bored. These guys, these are the same guys who are planning on, throwing candy in front of their armored vehicle so that children would run out in the street to grab it and they could run them over. I'm not saying that that's the only kind of motherfucker that we sent to Afghanistan. I'm not even saying that that's the majority of the motherfuckers we sent to Afghanistan. But some of these soldiers are like that. There are evil fucks in our military that are doing heinous shit, and they're making us look bad. Not only are they making us look bad, but they're making the military look bad. So, if you care about America's reputation in the world, or if you love the military, or if you just plain don't like to see innocent people massacred for no good fucking reason other than some drunk asshole was bored one day in the fucking desert, then maybe, just fucking maybe, you should admonish this guy. Not try to defend him, not try to come up with some explanation as to why he did it, and why it's somehow okay because the pressures of war and all that shit. No, he's a fucking asshole. You need to call him out as a fucking asshole, and if you don't have the courage to do that, then maybe you can find the courage to fucking just, jump off a cliff or something. You're a fucking prick.
Imagine water for a moment. You zoom in very closely and you see many water molecules attracting and repulsing. However, when you zoom out, you see a wave hitting the shore. There is no way to know of the behavior of the wave if you only had knowledge of just the individual water molecules. I think free will is a property at a more macroscopic level, more specifically at the motor system and social level, and, like the wave, there is something eliminative about zooming in.